This kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off. And following the pick six, and they decent field position of throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early and let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Well, they hit
Stop. Stop. Stop.
That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
Of a yard. Brings up fourth down.
57 to Mike. 57. Monday. 57 to Mike.
So they will go for it. Stafford.
Whoa!
Complete, but there is a flag.
Oh my gosh. What?
So flag for the contact.
That's crazy.
I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
He's going to air it out deep for Amendola. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender,
Damn.
I know the ball's coming out.
Damn.
They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Stafford going to give it to Swift. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
56, right there. 56. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check. 56 to Mike. 56 is hey.
Come on now.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick.
We own it. Let's go. He not ready with it, boy.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball.
I haven't gotten the ball yet.
Oh
my gosh.
To the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
I can't make a field goal for nothing.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Good.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm.
On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted.
Let's go. Let's go.
So
We on it. What?
Look,
I can't.
Down, and here they give away the football.
Joey B, Big Burrow, Burke.
Start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, Burrow into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Wow.
The 16, and he will bring it back. An interception, return for a Lions touchdown.
Throw the point after.
Playing dumb.
Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this carries into the end zone. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Burrow able to find Sample. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to first and 10. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. And they go play action now. Burrow, he'll buy some time right. And he'll go right back to Green, but this time it's complete.
Give the ball to Joey B. Making moves, bro. I don't understand.
Lions 21. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
12. Lions 7.
They go play action with Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Burrow on play action, rolling to his right. And he's got it. And
Joey B. Joey B.
From 21 yards away. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. Good bounce back drive right there through the pick.
Burrow man himself.
Number 2 leads him right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
57 the mic. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the buses.
To throw again on second down. Stafford.
Come on. Come on. That's your man. I cannot guard everybody for you now. I can't do it.
Catch and run, good for 18.
I can't.
First down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Just like that. Lights 57. 57's light. You must be dreaming. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 40 got. 40 got.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. On second down, Swift. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
The 44-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And Amendola with a catch. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Hey, let's get this, get this. Hey. Motion. Hey, easy. 6, right there. 10. Record. 50.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Carl Lawson, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford.
Man, don't fumble the ball. I'm just going to go smack. There we go. I'm just going to go smack this man.
You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Let's get it. Set. 180. And middle. Rush in. Mike 50.
Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Open man is Quintez Cephas. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
50.
2 minutes remaining in this first half.
I know he's going with it. I'm telling you, I know he's going with it. See it every time. He's literally. Here we go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Mike 56. All day, every day, any day. 56. Mike 56, right there. 56.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is going to be incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I don't know where they're at right now.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. They'll roll him out right. And caught right side, Green. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop.
Joey B is doing work.
Down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Joey B is doing work. You can say not do.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, partner, but on 2nd and inches, a lot of the times I'm leery about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a first down.
Oh!
So 2 quarters down.
Oh, I didn't see that. What was I doing?
Return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Wow.
Incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. 51's the mic, boys.
They'll try and throw for it here. He'll buy some time.
Oh, my God.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
The tackle made by
things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. He's got his man, T.J. Hawkins.
What is going on? What was that? What was that? We knew it was...
Stafford able to find Hawkinson for a Lion first down. Throwing is Stafford. Right side is the tight end, Hawkinson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row. First down.
First down, Lions.
That's the way. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
They'll run here with Swift. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Ready. Ready. 57. Let's go, D. Let's go.
run again with Peterson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. On 4th down, Stafford. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And it'll be a turnover. It's a turnover. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
No.
And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
And we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers. But how about here? This is a cornerback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
Agnew now to return. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Lions will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the sidelines, Coach? That was planned going into it. Not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
Set! Go 20! Zebra!
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And Jones has it over the middle. And some room to roam now. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play there for Detroit. 44 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye Mike Daniels in for the sack. After the sack on 1st down, Stafford. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson. And it's 3rd down.
Well, to say that this has not been his game is probably a big understatement. I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off, not accurate, except if you're playing on defense, because...
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Carl Lawson drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. Looking deep now for Amendola. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bengals will get the football back. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Off the play fake, here's Burrow, rolling to his right. And that is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He couldn't hook up with Amendola there, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
And that is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Throwing deep for Galladay. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 40. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
His throw caught right around the 6. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A.J. Green, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Bullock good on the extra point. And that will make this a 19-point game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Once more, he was trying to get it to Kenny Galladay, and it's 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone and the frustration.
I would try to eat. I'm not hungry at the moment.
This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Looking downfield for Jones. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Jones, 75 yards, and the Lions are able to cut into this lead. So now Stafford will bring up the Lions, and they'll go for 2.
You got to understand situational football, because they're...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Bengals 26, Lions 13.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick and heads straight out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 40.
Bandit. Mike 51, Mike 51.
Bernard getting the handoff from Burrow. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start, but now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball, getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You've got to have the football back for your offense.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. Wide open receiver complete.
Let's get that swagger, y'all. Let's get that swagger.
Into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And, yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Damn.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
At the 28-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Operating from the gun, Stafford. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Out to his left. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll pull it down. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, Burrow. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. He'll buy some time right. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Lions will take over.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
One last throw here for Stafford. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one in the win column now for the